National Sleep Awareness Week, and most of us are pretty good and pretty set into our sleeping habits. We go to bed, we try to wake up around the same time every day. However, schedules change. Sometimes we have to change from being a morning person to a night person. Maybe your shift at work has shifted. Well, can that be done without completely throwing off your body? Dr. Abid Malik is the medical director of the Sleep Disorder Center at Orlando Health, South Seminole Hospital, and he's joining us this morning. Great to see you, sir. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting.
Okay, so this happens. Plenty of people, police officers, doctors, nurses, they work in shifts, and sometimes those shifts change.
Yes.
How do we go about shifting our body without causing lots of problems?
Well, that's a very important question, and we are still in the early phases of research. They have some research done in animal models such as fruit flies, which shows that there are certain genes which control if you're early riser or late riser. And so far we are not at a point where we can say how to manipulate or adjust those genes to make us a morning person if you're not a morning person. But anecdotally, some things which we see that people which help people is that maintaining a regular schedule, getting up at the same time, going to the bed at the same time, getting enough sleep. Those kind of things do help people adjust to the new schedule.
What about people say, okay, well, maybe I'll just take a melatonin and that'll help me fall asleep? Or are there some quick fixes? And what do you think about those over-the-counter sleep aids to try to make you fall asleep faster?
Over-the-counter sleep aids work for most people. Melatonin is also good if it helps people sleep. And melatonin is actually a natural chemical which is secreted in our body when the light goes down. When let's go back 100 years when we did not have this electricity and everything. When the sun goes down, there's a dark light, and because of dark light, melatonin starts secreting in our body, and that initiates the sleep cycle. So melatonin is a good product.
And I suppose when you talk about that, that's the problem with people who work those odd shifts. If you have to sleep during the day, that's a real issue because your body's like, what's going on, right?
Exactly. Yeah, so the bright light does not help if you want to get a good night's sleep. So for those people, sometimes recommendation is, let's say the shift worker, they work the night shift. If they're driving home, we say if you can, put on the dark shades so that you don't get enough light when you go home. If you can, close the shades, turn off the light, so that if there's a dim light, that will help people get a better sleep.
And then there are some people who can nap anywhere, right? Doesn't matter how bright, how loud, that's just our nature. Great to see you, Doc. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here this morning. All right.